I've came a long way doing this. I remember when I started having to scramble and kind of like force something to look at, force a decode, and there's just so many ways now. I have a lot of stuff saved in my phone, but it's all organic and natural. It's just whatever I feel like, and none of it's forced anymore. With that being said, I don't have my next decode ready. I'm still working on it, so I think this is going to be a little bit of a on the fly. I'm working on I'll show you what I'm working on though. I'm working on this one right here. This is for A to Z decodes in the playlist. Arizona has a couple of players sidelined. Now that game's already complete. The only stuff popping up all over Arizona news basically is the Savannah Guthrie's mom. Ransom, she's missing. Um but anyways, I saw this in there. That game's already complete, but I'm working on that and I'm going to show you some amazing connections with that story. So this is going to be on the fly now. Okay, so we're going to do a little on the fly, and I want it to be easy and simple. Okay, so basically I'll kind of go until I prove my point that these stories are scripted. And I seem to be 100%. I don't know who Eric Dane is, but it looks like he died. Coca-Cola discrimination lawsuit. Shia LaBeouf used homophobic slurs while assaulting New Orleans bar patrons, police say. Charged with battery and is accused of repeatedly using slurs. I don't know who Eric Dane is, but let's let's look at this character real quick. Grey's Anatomy. I'm not familiar with the show. Well, here's dude. He looks kind of young, doesn't he? Well, let's see if we can simplify this. So you see Eric Dane. Ooh, the story disappeared. Here, let me find the story again. I don't know what happened. It just glitched and went away. Grey's Anatomy star and ALS awareness advocate dies at 53. And he's best known for also Euphoria, and who later in life became an advocate. Let me see if I can find a video on this, and we'll play it. Okay, how does that sound? So let's see. Looks like a couple of my videos dropped while I was at work. Well, let's see. Eric Dane dies. We'll see if I get the pronunciation right. Let's play this.
Oh, this is awkward.
Eric Dane made.
See if the volume. Here, let me zoom out. I don't even know if it's playing. Where's the volume at? Here we go.
Quite the entrance on Grey's Anatomy in early 2006. He was quickly dubbed Dr. McSteamy, also known as Dr. Mark Sloan, and he would stick around for 145 episodes of the hit medical drama.
McSteamy. McSteamy! Woohoo!
McSteamy, right?
Is that what you call me now, McSteamy?
15 years before that, Dane was getting his first TV credit wearing that orange t-shirt in an episode of Saved by the Bell.
Remember that?
He would continue making appearances on television shows, including Roseanne.
If you need room service, press 21.
Silk Stockings.
Oh, I haven't heard of that one in a while.
Then came several episodes of Charmed.
Stop this.
You let go of me!
Are you trying
How
to
did he
ruin
die?
me?
In 2014, we talked with Dane about his lead role on a naval...
I don't know. So they're not going to tell us how he died. I don't think they are, huh? So we're going to have to find out ourselves. Eric Dane. He's got the November 9th birthday, 119. okay, which is like 19. And look, he dies on the 19th. So, as a decoder, you got to take note of that, okay? So, he's got that 19 connection already. And I'm not familiar at all with Grey's Anatomy. But man, he was born in 72. So it looks like just about 9 years older than me. How did he die? We want to know how this guy died, man. Here he is right here. Amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. I butchered the crap out of that. Oh, known as Lou Gehrig's disease. Okay, so we do, and I think they said dead at 53, right? So we need to know as decoders. He died Thursday as well, so that was Thursday. But we need to know as decoders. You got to tuck stuff away in your brain. So dead at 53, Lou Gehrig's disease. So I'm gonna note that 53. And again, we want this to be simple, okay? We don't want to try too hard. Eric equals 35, which is the reflection of 53. Eric Dane. And I need to enter Euphoria, Grey's Anatomy. Euphoria's got the E like Eric. And he was in, they said Saved by the Bell. But I don't want to like put every show he was in. I'm going to put Euphoria, Grey's Anatomy. Those seem to be the top ones. And then take another look at his character name. How many dies did he die after his birthday as well? I'm actually going to do that right now. And then we'll see what kind of information. So he died 2/19 and his birthday is 11/9, which is like 19, right? So 11/9, he dies 2/19. He died 102 days. Wow, this popped up in the video I just showed you that I'm working on, the Arizona decode. I guess I'll give you a sneak peek at it real quick, okay? Look, the 102 popped up in my Arizona decode. You see that right there? These two guys aren't playing for Arizona. So you get a sneak peek. One's out with the illness, and I think the other one's got like a slight injury. I got to go back and finish that. But look, they got 10 on the jersey and then 2 on the other jersey, 102. And one of their birthdays is 1/20. So now we get the same numbers. Now we get the same numbers because this guy dies trending at the same time, or just a couple days after. Wow. You know what? So this guy, Eric Dane, I want to pull up maybe another image of him. Look right here. So his birthday is 1/19. Okay? And the 109 well, if you reverse 1/19, you get 9/11. And that's the 156th prime number, and the 156 hit in that Arizona decode I'm working on. I don't want to give away the whole decode. And remember, Arizona's birthday is Valentine's Day. And now look, this guy dies 5 days after Valentine's Day. Eric Dane. I wonder if there's an Arizona connection. It's probably just by the numbers that he's connected with Arizona. He was born in San Francisco. So he was born in San Francisco. Now, the San Francisco 49ers hosted the Super Bowl It was at Levi Stadium, which I guess is Santa Clara. It's just outside of San Francisco. Look at this. I found the Arizona connection. I found the Arizona connection because Dane, here, look at this. Dr. Mark Sloan on Grey's Anatomy and Tom Chandler on The Last Ship. And we have a Chandler, Arizona. So look, I caught that Arizona connection without trying. Look at that. He was Tom Chandler on The Last Ship was his character. Ooh, look at that. We had a Tom Chambers who was on the Phoenix Suns as well. So look how close that is. Tom Chandler on The Last Ship. And we have Chandler, Arizona. That's amazing, man. Look at that. You see Chandler right there? So this guy's synced up with Arizona by the numbers. Chandler, Arizona. Look at this. You see? City in Arizona. This is about, what, 20 minutes from me, depending on traffic. So we get that Arizona connection, man. And he dies 5 days after Arizona's birthday. Wow. And this even connects right because Arizona was even made a state in 1912. 102 is like 12. Even Arizona's birthday, the 14th day of the second month, 14 minus 2 is 12 as well. Scroll down. He dies on the 50th day of the year. Right there. So it's 102 days, 103 day span. Now let's go back over here. And let's look, Euphoria equals 48. Arizona equals 84 and 42. Euphoria's got the 42. Arizona equals 39. Euphoria equals 93. Look at that, man. Look. Arizona 84, 39, and 42. Look at that. Here, let's zoom in. So, wow, caught the connection. So, look, I'll make it easier for you. Look at the top. Look at the top two. Right? Look at this. So, Arizona 39, Euphoria 93. Arizona's the 48th state. Euphoria equals 48. Arizona equals 84. And you get the 42 connection right there. His last name, Dane, has 24, which is 42 reversed. Dane has 84 like Arizona. You see? Everything's with the language, man. Check that out. Even 21 with Dane times 2 is 42. Check that out. Isn't that's some solid stuff right there. And remember, he's dead at 53. Dane equals Eric equals 35. Look at that, man. Right? That's super solid. I'm probably not going to put all of this in slides. You're just going to have to listen to what I'm saying. Here he is. He kind of looks like Leonardo DiCaprio. Holy crap. And I think his birthday is 2 days apart. Look what I just caught on here. He looks like Leonardo DiCaprio. Birthday 2 days apart. Look at this. Completely on point. Look at this. He looks like Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm going to do a side by side. Wow. Birthdays are 2 days apart. DiCaprio's got the 11/11. How about that? So I'm going to put Leonardo DiCaprio on the left here. Wow, he looks so similar. Okay, so let me grab that exact. Look at this guy looking like DiCaprio. Wow. All right, I'm almost done putting this pic, but you saw it. I know you saw it. All right, this guy, and he's got the glasses on and everything. I don't know how obvious it'll be. He's got the glasses on. Yeah, you could see it in the face. I'm trying to make the image as good as I can here. So look at this. Dude looks like Leonardo DiCaprio. I know I'm not tripping when you take those glasses off right there. Their birthdays are. What are the odds that I say, wow, he looks like Leonardo DiCaprio, and then their birthdays are 2 days apart? What are the odds of that? Look at that. Look at dude on the right. He looks just like Leonardo DiCaprio. On the left, look, take off the glasses. Even look at their little goatees aren't similar. They're not really like 100% the same. But look at that right there. That's amazing, man. And let me show you Leonardo DiCaprio birthday. Man, why doesn't it just pop up? Thinking, look, November 11th. He's 51 right now. November 11th, and Eric William Dane, 2 days before, is his birthday. That is incredible. Leonardo DiCaprio and Eric Dane. Wow. Whew, that's solid. Dr. Mark Sloan on Grey's Anatomy. Whew, that's solid stuff right there. He spent his final days surrounded by dear friends, his devoted wife, and his two beautiful daughters, Billy and Georgia, who were the center of his world. I lost where I was. Oh, said a statement that requested privacy for his family. Throughout his journey with ALS, Eric became a passionate advocate for awareness and research. Determined to make a difference for others facing the same fight, he will be deeply missed. Dane developed a devoted fan base. When his big break arrived in mid-2000s, he was cast as Dr. Mark Sloan, aka McSteamy, on the ABC medical drama Grey's Anatomy, a role he would play. And this is him on the left. Or excuse me, that's him on the right. That's what you should be looking at, right? Oh, wait, where did it go? Oh, yeah, you're seeing it right there. He's on the right, looking like Leonardo DiCaprio. Right there. A role he would play from he started playing that role on Grey's Anatomy in 2006. Now he's dead in the year 26. And it's a role. He might be playing two roles, you know what I'm saying? Looking like Leonardo DiCaprio, but they're probably related low key. They're doing something with the DNA, guys. They're doing something at birth. Okay, they're syncing people up, and I think it's something. They're doing something, man. Whenever you got doctors involved, this is why I'll do a video and it get like 4 views. By the way, they got doctors involved. Think about pregnancies. You don't know what the hell they're doing. They're taking blood, doing whatever. You don't know what the hell they're doing, right? But yeah, something's going on, man. So he started that role as McSteamy, Dr. Mark Sloan, in 2006. Now he's dead in the year 26. Wow. Although his character even his character was killed off on the show after a plane crash. Dane's character left an indelible mark on the still running show. Look at this. Seattle Grace Hospital became Gray Sloan Memorial. The Seattle Seahawks just won the Super Bowl. Look at this right here. Seattle Grace Hospital. Give me a break. The Seahawks just won the Super Bowl, dude. So was that in the show? The primary fictional setting for the ABC medical drama Grey's Anatomy, Seattle Grace Hospital, and the Seattle Seahawks just won the Super Bowl. Come on, man. It's a fake world, boy. It's a fake world, boy. Look at that. It is a fake world that we live, my boy. Freaking blown away. Is it a gray screen? Let's see. Okay, so we're here. I don't know. As I say, did they gray screen me? I'm blown away, man. Dude looking like DiCaprio. When did Grey's Anatomy start? Grey's Anatomy debut date. Next month will be the 21st anniversary, March 23rd. What the hell is this show about? Is that like a hospital or something? What is Grey's Anatomy about? Let's see. He was like a doctor or something? Medical drama. Created by Shonda Rhimes. Okay, so a lot of these like kind of soap opera shows are like that. Grace Hospital, later Gray Sloan Memorial. Man, Seattle like the Seahawks, bud. What is Euphoria about? I don't watch TV like that, guys. Gals. Explores the turbulent lives of high school students, navigating love, trauma, identity, and intense peer pressure. That's kind of like Dawson's Creek with the Vanderbeek death, huh? I'm not saying it was like, I remember they said Dawson's Creek was like teen love stuff or whatever. Vanderbeek was like a hunky character or whatever. Centered on a 17-year-old drug addict, Rue Bennett, played by Zendaya. The show tackles themes of addiction, mental illness, social media, dysfunctional relationship. Great. So look, Zendaya's in that show. Is that her right there? Let's pull her up real quick. She's not off the hook here. Zendaya. Her birthday is the first day of the 9th month. That's 19. And dude died on the 19th. And his birthday's 11/9, like 19. See that? Doesn't she look like somebody else too, man? God. Jeez, man. Does she look like... I don't know. I may be wrong. Does she look like Selena Gomez, or am I getting my characters mixed up? Selena Gomez? She does look like Selena Gomez, man. God, she does look like Selena Gomez. I think Selena Gomez, is she the one that looks like the original Selena? Or maybe she's connected to the original Selena? I feel like I've pointed something like that out before. Maybe it's... I think I have a separate video on that. How come the birthdays don't just pop up? You got to scroll down. April 16. March. Look at this. Selena died March 31st. And Grey's Anatomy debut date. Damn it, I got to type it out. Was March 27th. Selena died May 31st. Or did it say March? March 31st. And Grey's Anatomy debuted, look, March 27th. When did Selena die? Oh, 95? So she died 10 years before Grey's Anatomy. Okay, man. How did she... man. Remember, they mentioned that his character in the show was a Grey's Anatomy, died in a plane crash or whatever. So this guy's got Lou Gehrig's. And look, he was born in San Francisco. And again, Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, right outside of San Francisco, hosted the Super Bowl. And that medical center was called Seattle, whatever, with Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy, Seattle. And the freaking Seahawks won the Super Bowl. Isn't that amazing? So it was in Seattle. Look, Grey's Anatomy filming locations in Seattle. Oh my God, man. And the Seahawks won the Super Bowl. Jeez, man. Did we get the Euphoria debut date? Tupac's birthday? Tupac's birthday. Wow. Well, we're good, man. Lou Gehrig's disease. You get the Seattle, San Francisco connection with dude. Wow. That's amazing, man. So, there may be more here. Jeez. You'll get some other pics where he doesn't look like DiCaprio, like not 100% there, but he still kind of looks like him. Leonardo DiCaprio. He still has that vibe of Leonardo. See, look, he's got kind of like the vibe going on. Right? Remember, this is all on the fly, okay? All right. Here's Leonardo right there. DiCaprio. And here's this dude. He's got kind of like the vibe going on. He's got the same eyes. He's got kind of like the flowy hair too. Here's dude right here. And again, look at dude on the right. That's Eric Dane. And again, this is DiCaprio on the left. They look at their eyes. Goatees are a little different, but still kind of similar. You know what I'm saying? These guys play different roles, that's for sure. Let me know what you got. Anything else? Eric Dane, Grey's Anatomy star and ALS awareness advocate, dies at 53. I'm sure there's something with the 53. I think it was Eric that equaled 35. Remember that Arizona connection as well, right? I'm not going to enter a bunch of stuff and try to seek out a 53. But, again, you get that 35 right there. Eric's got 26, dead in the year 26. Okay, look, Lou Gehrig's disease has the 84 and Euphoria 48, Arizona 84. Remember, his name was Tom Chandler in that other show or movie or whatever. And there's a Chandler, Arizona, wow. Look at that 161. Did we see 161 somewhere else too? I don't know. Anyways, Eric Dane dies. Grey's Anatomy, Euphoria. Lou. I feel like we need to pull up Lou Gehrig. Lou Gehrig. Lou Gehrig was born on the 19th. Look, and he died the second day of the 6th month. Now we're in the year 26. Now we're in the year 26. Right? And Eric equals 26. So you get another 19. You had a 19 with Zendaya. You get a 19 with Zendaya, as her birthday's the first day of the 9th month. And I think it said she was in Euphoria. I may be wrong, but I think that's what they said. Yeah, she was, man. Woof. Fire. Sydney Sweeney, Hunter Schafer. I think this Angus Cloud guy died too. I think I covered that like a few years ago. Man, until next time.